Oh, hey, it's me, Dave from before. Dave Hill from Show Business. Dave Hill sitting here on my couch with my sweet dog, Lucy, behind me. I don't know if you can see her. That was adorable. Anyway, hello and welcome to the Crime Blotter. Crime Blotter. I still have to figure out how to add echo to the part where I say blotter. Anyway, I'm sorry I have been sporadic in the release of this incredible, what I believe to be America's #1 true crime podcast, The Crime Blotter. I want to start by thanking all of my Patreon supporters and thank them for their patience. Also, in missing an episode or two, I think, the last couple of weeks while I've been on tour across the United States with Michael Shannon and Jason Narducci and friends. If you would like to support the Crime Blotter and me and my plot for world domination, me, Dave Hill, mentioned earlier, please join my Patreon, patreon.com/Mr. Dave Hill. It's right there's the address, I believe. Thank you. Nailed it. Lots of goodies, especially now that I'm going to be off nonstop touring very soon. I can focus, bring you lots of goodness, more. I have exciting new plans. Also, I got a haircut, and it's really short. Anyway, I just went for a killer bike ride. You can see my helmet over my shoulder there. It's really not doing wonders for my hair. Anyway, the Crime Blotter, let's focus. Wherein I take a look at some of America's lesser crimes, which just so happen to have taken place in northeastern Ohio, where I'm from. Oh, God. It doesn't get any easier. Sorry, just had to drink some coffee there. I did say lesser crimes, but are they lesser crimes? I tend to disagree. Got a lot of incredible crimes. I kind of want to subtitle this episode Youth Gone Wild, as you're about to find out. I have some amazing crimes lined up. Let's just get into it on the Crime Blotter. Did I tell you to subscribe to this channel? Did I tell you? Okay. All right, subscribe. I don't know, there's a button down there. Damn it. All right, let's get into it. The first one, I hope you're sitting down. I hope your furniture is lined with plastic. I hope your loved ones are pulled close, because here we go. Let's get into it. Underage drunk driver denies drinking. 10 empty beer cans suggest otherwise. This is from the North Royalton Police Blotter. North Royalton, what is that? Isn't that it's about probably like half hour, 45 minutes from where you grew up in University Heights, Ohio, Dave, isn't it? Yeah, it is. North Royalton. I think it's by North Olmsted. I'm not a doctor. Anyway, the official charge, I guess, is drunken driving on Royalton Road. That's like the main road there in North Royalton. I mean, duh. On February 19th, wait a minute, February 19th, isn't that 5 days after Valentine's Day? Isn't that 17 days after your sister's birthday? Wait, maybe it might be on the 3rd. Never mind. Anyway, I might be getting that wrong. Anyway, on February 19th, police observed a black Ford Fusion idling in a Royalton Road parking lot. I'm listening. The Ford then pulled out onto Royalton Road without its headlights illuminated. Oh, rookie move. You want to get pulled over. That's an easy way to do it. When police pulled the car over, duh, of course they did. Car pulls out with no headlights, asking for it. The driver nearly hit a curb. While talking to the North Royalton resident, who was slow to roll down his window, the officer smelled alcohol. Oh, don't they always? The underage driver said he had been working at the restaurant the officer first saw him at before heading to Taco Bell. Wait, what? I'm not following. Asked about the odor, the odor that the alcohol smell mentioned earlier. The 20-year-old denied drinking. Of course, that's the first move in getting pulled over. I wasn't drinking. Sure. That's when another officer noticed open containers of alcohol. Okay. Which the driver said had been in the Ford for a while. Right. Okay, after failing a field sobriety test during which he didn't follow directions and lost his balance, the man was arrested for drunken driving. I don't know why they say drunken driving. I guess it is drunken, technically, if we want to use proper English, but I don't know, drunk driving. It's just easier and more fun to say, I think. The driver still denied drinking that evening, despite the fact that during a search of the Ford, police found 10 open containers of beer and a full 24-ounce can underneath the front passenger seat. This kid sounds like a champion. The resident was also cited for underage consumption, open container, lights required, and driving on curbs. Oh, I was mildly irritated, but when I heard about the driving on curbs, that's when I really. Anyway, it's all pretty rookie move stuff. This is why, I'm not saying I'm a beacon of ethics, morality. Well, I kind of am, actually. But yeah, don't drink and drive, you idiot. But more importantly, turn your headlights on and don't drive on curbs. God damn it. It's pretty easy to avoid this problem. It's a closed case. Sounds like this kid, it's not a kid, he's 20 years old. I mean, whatever. Get your shit together. Glad no one got hurt. Anyway, all by way of, I don't know. I do like I love that he's denying it, though. You gotta admire his moxie. Gosh. How many cans? 10 cans. Really swinging for the fences. What day of the week was that? I'm gonna run a check on that. February 19th was... February 19th. Yeah, a Wednesday. What do you do? Drinking 10 beers on a Wednesday. Wow, you ought to be in a museum of some sort. Anyway, let's keep going. Next up, we move on to Mayfield Heights. Dave, Mayfield Heights. Whoa, I'm freaking out. Isn't that the next town over from University Heights? Yeah, pretty much. Where I grew up, University Heights. This is why I said youth gone wild. You're gonna sense a theme here. Teen boy damages water fountain at City Park. This is from the Mayfield Heights Police Blotter. Criminal Mischief. That was my nickname in high school. That'd be a good stripper name too. Up next, Criminal Mischief. I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, Mayfield Road. Yeah, isn't that Dave? Isn't Mayfield Road where your dad made you apply to every fast food restaurant after the last day of your sophomore year in high school one summer? Yeah. Did any of those places hire you? No, they didn't. Thanks for asking. Employees from the service department saw 4 juveniles tipping over a water fountain at the city's South Park, March 5th. Okay, I'm already siding with the juveniles on this one. Responding officers located the boys, and one admitted that he had caused it to fall over. Sorry, I had a piece of granola in my mouth. The Mayfield Heights boy, 15, was turned over to his mother, and the incident was referred to the juvenile diversion officer. I'm sure he got right on it. He's like, wait, what? I'm finishing a sandwich. The fountain cracked when it fell, and a pipe was torn from the ground. Okay, now I'm irritated, kid. The service department estimated repair costs at $1,000. I think the kid should have to pay it. I really do. And $1,000 when you're 15, you're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. It's still a lot of money. Even at my advanced age, I'm like, $1,000. No thanks, pal. Anyway, my point is, I don't know. I kind of like this kid's moxie. Do I worry about him? Is this a gateway crime? Is he going to get involved in other crimes? Probably. Or will he go on to be, I don't know. He's probably going to be okay, actually. But I don't know. Jury's out. Maybe he's hanging out with street toughs now and using the word man a lot. We can't possibly know. But I used to do stuff like that literally all the time. So, look how I turned out. I mean, I have this dog. Famous all over the world. Anyway, sorry. Let's keep going. We have some other, few other amazing crimes. But gosh, I just can relate to that. The kid, the juvenile tipping over the fountain, because it's like you live in the suburbs. You don't know what to do. You don't have a car because he's only 15. Of course, he's gonna knock over a fountain in a park. What else do you expect him to do? I learned how to be sweet at guitar, actually, now that I think about it. But whatever. Can't have it all. Let's move on. Why am I saying moved on? Did I have a stroke? Okay, just when you thought, well, that was an isolated incident, Dave. Nothing else bad happens in Mayfield Heights, does it? Never, right? I mean, right, Dave? Guess again, you son of a bitch. Psychiatric situation, East Minor Road. Trying to think where that is. I'm not sure exactly. I'm guessing it's probably off Mayfield Heights Road. The more I sit here and thinking about it. A caller reported February 28th. Isn't that just 9 days after February 19th when the kid was driving around with 10 cans over there at North Royalton? Yeah, pretty sure it is. Isn't it just 7 days before the kid knocks over the water fountain in Mayfield Heights? Yeah. All by way of saying Mayfield Heights, Trouble Town. A caller reported February... this one might be a little titillating to our less mature members. Listeners, I should say, and Patreon members, sure. Did I mention to sign up for my Patreon? Patreon.com/Mr. Dave Hill. You won't regret it, or will you? You won't. A caller reported February 28th that a woman was standing naked at her front door and throwing things. Aren't they always? Anytime I've seen a woman standing naked at her front door, she's throwing my belongings out on the front lawn. No, anyway. The naked woman, 27, was also said to have grabbed the privates of both the caller and her boyfriend. Okay. Gotta love her joie de vivre. She was taken by rescue squad to a hospital for a psychiatric evaluation. They always do that. Whenever anyone's just living their life, living out loud, standing naked in a doorway, throwing things, grabbing people's privates, everyone's like, whoa, they must have mental problems. Well, maybe you have mental problems. Anyway, I hope she's okay. In fact, I tend to know she is, really. But maybe she's not. I don't know. Again, is she a champion? Definitely. Is this an open case? Yeah, I think so. Will she do it again? Counting on it. Anyway, no laughing matter, but also kind of an awesome matter. My friend Mark, and I won't use his last name, though anyone who knows me from college and knows that I had a friend Mark probably knows who I'm talking about. He used to strip naked. One time he stripped naked and sat down in the middle of 3rd Avenue on the Upper East Side smoking a cigarette and drinking a beer. And then he ran around the Upper East Side for a while. This was in the 90s. And eventually, you probably saw this coming. Yeah, the police arrested him and put him in the psych ward. Whatever. The thing is, the lesson here is you run around naked, everyone's like, they must be crazy. But are they crazy or are they free? You tell me. You tell me. Anyway, we have one more incredible crime here. You are listening to The Crime Blotter with me, Dave Hill. I don't know why I mentioned it's not like a long show and it's not being broadcast on the radio where someone would have to figure out what they're listening to, but I thought it was fun. I did. Will the real girlfriend of the rifleman, please, rifleman maybe, is it? I like saying rifleman. Will the real girlfriend of the rifleman please stand up? This is from the Orange Police Blotter. Wait, Orange, isn't that the same town with that yoga studio where all sorts of crazy stuff was going on? Yeah, it is. Gosh, stop asking. Oh, God. Traffic stop, Harvard Road. Wait, isn't that right up the street on Warrensville Road by your house in Cleveland, Dave? Yeah, it is, actually. Stop asking. Anyway, a patrol officer noticed a Mitsubishi. Police are coming. Can you hear the siren in the background? Trouble Town. They sense it. I'm even reading these out loud, and they're like, we got to get over to the Hills place. It's trouble. A patrol officer noticed a Mitsubishi sedan exit the Orangewood development onto Lander Road around 11:30 p.m. on March 3rd. March 3rd? Wait, isn't that 2 days before the woman? No, wait, I can't even keep track. March 3rd, it was like 4 days after the naked woman was throwing stuff from a front door. A patrol officer noticed a Mitsubishi sedan exit the Orangewood development onto Lander Road around 11:30 p.m. March 3rd. Oh, that's not all. The motorist was driving erratically, aren't they always, and disobeying stop sign. Who doesn't? The car also had only one working brake light. Well, that's the first sign of a criminal, isn't it? After stopping the driver, the Parma woman, 27, yes, that's the same age as the woman who was throwing stuff naked from her front door, informed the officer that her license was suspended and that she had an active warrant through Garfield Heights Municipal Court. I like that. That's the best. Get ahead of it. Say, hey, you hit the jackpot. I've got all sorts of other warrants. So take the rest of the night off. You really pulled Big fish into the boat. The warrant was with the Maple Heights police, but they told her to take care of it later. Okay, she must have been relieved. She went on to pass field sobriety tests. Okay, but we're not done. Asked about the weapons in the car. She said she did not know of any. She gave police consent to search the car. This is the best thing you do when you have weapons in the car. Just say you don't have any. She later said if weapons were found, they did not belong to her, but to her cousin, the car owner, and the cousin's boyfriend. Okay. Police then found 2 long rifles in a case on the rear passenger floorboard, sure, along with several magazines of different calibers of ammunition. I could totally see it, why not? The rifles were not loaded, and one was missing a serial number, with police suspecting it might be a homemade, hand-built model. What? I love how she says she has no weapons, but then there's like a lot of weapons. Police contacted the reported gun owner, and he said he was actually the driver's boyfriend, not the cousin's. Okay, I'm listening. The driver said he was lying. Police said she was the only one. Police said she was the only one who was not being truthful. What? I can't even follow this. She admitted as much, adding, okay, the police were like, you're the one who's lying. She admitted as much, adding that she knew the rifles were in the car the whole time, but was afraid of getting arrested. Okay, she comes clean. I love how the police are like, the driver, the boyfriend's not lying, you're lying. Anyway, police issued her traffic tickets for improper turning, brake lights required, and driving under suspension. She also got misdemeanor citations for obstructing official business, parentheses, that's falsification, for all you legal minds out there. Having weapons under disability, she admitted to drinking 2 glasses of wine, okay, and improperly handing firearms in a motor vehicle. Oh, story of my life. Police then gave her a courtesy ride back to Orangewood Drive, and the car was towed. Her boyfriend received an update on the status of his firearms, which were taken to the police station. Let me just get this out of the way. I think these people sound real fun. Lots going on here. People claiming to not be boyfriends or not be girlfriends, and guns in the car when she says there's no guns in the car. Why are you driving around with guns, with rifles in your car? What? Why? Anyway, this I'll never understand, but whatever, what do I know? I'm only an international superstar and one of the greatest legal and criminal minds on earth. Anyway, I'm gonna call this an open case, because I feel like there's more to this story. Maybe not, but it's just fun. I do like that they gave her a courtesy ride. They're like, after all that, hey, can we drive you back somewhere? Do you want to stop off for snack or teasers? Oh my God. Your tax paying dollars at work. Anyway, my point is, wow. Anyway, this has been another incredible episode of The Crime Blotter with me, Dave Hill. Yeah, Dave from before. You know it. Please rate, review, subscribe, all of that, The Crime Blotter. And please sign up for my Patreon, patreon.com/Mr. Dave Hill. Follow me on Instagram at Mr. Dave Hill, at Mr. Dave Hill, and that's what I am on all the other social things that I'm on. I'm going to be doing some shows with Bill Murray and his Blood Brothers this spring. Look on my website, davehillonline.com. Other stuff, and my one-man show, Caveman in a Spaceship, is coming back like a hurricane for 4 nights only at La Poisson Rouge in New York City, April 15th, 22nd, 29th, and May 6th. You should totally come to all the shows. Did I leave anything? I probably forgot stuff. Anyway, until next time, this has been The Crime Blotter with me, Dave Hill. My dog is snoring in the background. Are you snoring, dear listener? I hope not. I hope you don't sleep a wink. Anyway, until next time, watch your back, watch your rooftops, and most of all, let's be careful out there.